Hey gang, it's Becky Bamboo here. It's Monday, August the 2nd, 2010. I cannot believe it's already August. It's mind-blowing to me that it's already August. It seems like just yesterday I was starting these and I was telling you how it was June and I was still like a ways pre-op in June. So it was like beginning of June and here it is August already and that happened in like a flash. Like I had surgery since then, and I mean, I wouldn't even like. It's just mind blowing. So, um, anyway, I don't know if anybody else gets this, but like the summer months for me go so quickly. I'm always out and about, and it seems like the rest of the year just drags and drags and drags. And I'm waiting for the nice weather to come back because I just love to be out and about. And I just hate going out when it's crappy and snowy and icy and all that crap. So, anyway, I'm just ranting. I do have official business today, though. This is my official week 5 post-op update. And it's a doozy, you guys. I cannot believe it. It's really a big one. So, here's the numbers. I should get them out. Here's the numbers. So I started my journey pre-op clear liquid diet before anything at 417.4. That was horrible. But last week, week 4, I weighed in at 365, which was a total loss of 52.4 pounds. This week, I weighed in at 354, which is 11-pound loss from last week. And that gives me a total loss of 63.4 pounds in 5 weeks. Well, really, technically in 6 weeks because I did lose a good bit on my pre-op clear liquids. So, anyway, 354. And it just, again, another like mind-blowing thing for me because I can't get over the fact that it's like that I'm down that much. Like I can't, like my brain can't even comprehend it. And I noticed a huge difference on Sunday. My husband and I decided to go to church. We haven't been to church in a while. We kind of like ebb and flow with going, and as bad as that is, that's the way that life is for us. And anyway, so we went to church on Sunday, which was good. I mean, we needed to go, and we hadn't been in so long. And I put on some black pants that I had worn pre-op that were getting relatively tight, but still wearable, you know. They almost fell off of me on Sunday. I put them on, and I just stood there. And I was holding out the waistband, and you know there was a good several inch gap between like my belly and the waistband of the pants, and I just kind of had this look on my face, and I just kept staring down. And my husband was like, "I think you're gonna need to wear a belt to church," and I was like, "Yeah, this is weird because the last time I put these on, like I could barely get them buttoned, and now it's like no problem whatsoever." And so I decided, I kind of messed with them, and my lower belly is a little bit bigger than like my waist. Well, it's quite a bit bigger than my waist, and it always has been. So like my pants could just ride a little, they could just ride a little lower, you know, and not fall off. So I thought, I don't really need to wear a belt. I'll just they'll be low rise or whatever. And it didn't really look like I was like sagging or anything like that. So that's what I went with. I thought, okay, that's fine. And then I pulled out a kind of a dressy shirt that I had bought. I bought it for my bridal shower, which was like in, I don't really know if it was probably August of last year. Yeah, so yeah, probably August of last year. And I put it on, and it's huge on me. And I was able to wear it. It's not so huge that I couldn't wear it, but it was definitely big. And I'm kind of smaller in the upper part of my chest, and I always have been. Like, this is just, I guess I'm like pear-shaped or whatever. And so I was having to be really careful not to expose myself at church, because anytime I bent over, or if I like slouched in my chair, like my shirt was coming open, and it was not good. So it was a weird feeling. I did not wear a belt to church though, and then I found out once I was there, all the standing up and sitting down, like all I was doing was pulling up my pants the whole time. And it's a good and bad feeling all at the same time. I mean, it's nice because, like, wow, 6 weeks ago these, barely fit, and now they're too big. But at the same time, it's like, oh my God, I don't want to have my pants fall down when I'm at church or anything like that. So, yeah, it's just been, it's a whirlwind, this thing, like up and down and up and down and up and down. And I don't think that I can even, like, my brain can't even keep up or comprehend what's going on with my body right now. But I do have to say, I'm frustrated with my scale, and I'm just wondering if anybody else, like, what kind of scales you guys use, and if you deal with the same issues and stuff like that. I have a digital scale, and for the most part, when I get on and get off and get on and get off, it's usually pretty close. Within a pound or two, it'll stay about the same. Sometimes I can get on and get off and it's exactly the same. My husband gets on and gets off and it's always the same. It never changes for him. Like, he could do it 1,000 times and it would always read the exact same number. But for me, like, I get on and it'll be 10 pounds higher, and then I get on and it's 20 pounds lower, and so it's like hard to judge. So I have to get on and get off and get on and get off like a whole bunch of times until, like, I feel like it's finally getting into like within a couple pound range. And so then I question whether it's really accurate or not. I suppose the way I'm going to find out is when I go for my next surgeon follow-up. Last time I went, I think his scale was like 5 or 6 pounds off from what mine was. And so if it's still, if I'm down like within 5 to 6 pounds of what he says I'm down, I'm going to assume that it's still reading accurately. But I really don't know. I mean, I think in some ways, like, I'm just like not wanting to let myself believe that I'm down 63.4 pounds, because it just seems like absurd to be down that far in 6 weeks or whatever. But I don't know. I'm anxious. I go to see my surgeon next week and follow up. It's a week from tomorrow, and so I'll be very anxious to compare, like, the numbers. And if it's way off, then I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, because that the scale that I bought has a range up to like 450 pounds, and I've never been 450 pounds, and so in my opinion, it should be reading quite accurately. And if I truly am down in the 350s, it should really be reading accurately. So I don't know if it's just that I'm really, like, scared to. I don't know, scared is the right word, but just I just find it hard to believe that it's that I've lost that much and that I'm in the 350s already. Like, that's I haven't been 350 since probably 2001, 2002 maybe. That's a long time ago. I mean, so it's really hard to believe that so quickly I'm back down to a size that I used to be. But at the same time, like, thinking about my clothes and stuff that I used to wear at this weight, I still have some of them, and I haven't tried them on, but I suspect that they're going to be too small. So if that's the case, then I don't know. I'm just curious what other people's opinions about this are. And anyway, so I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope everybody has a great week. I'm headed to the gym tonight. I have something to show off, so I do have to do a second video today, so be looking for that a little later on. But anyway, that's my official week 5 update. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye-bye!